Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Daf Yomi Batra Kuf Mem Gimel. In Kuf Mem Gimel Amid Bet, the Gemara talks about Nedarim and says, what if a person goes and says, I will not get any hana from the children of so-and-so? Does that apply to the grandchildren? That you cannot get any hana from the grandchildren? Because children and grandchildren are all considered the same term, or not? You just cannot get hana, derive any benefit from the children of that person, because that's like what your language was, your neder was, but the grandchildren are separate. So the Gemara concludes in our case by Nidarim, no, that grandchildren are not considered children regarding the language of a neder. And that's how it's brought down in Hilchot Nedarim, Shimon Reish Yud Zayin, Sif Mem Vav, where a person says, I will not get any hana from the children of so-and-so. He can get hana from the grandchildren of so-and-so, because grandchildren are not in the term of children. But yet the Pitkei Tshuva there says, what if you have a person adopted a son and raises a son? And he calls him son and he calls him father. So Pitkei Tshuva said, then it could be when you talk about a neder, about the father and the son, in that case, that may be considered, that he's considered the father, he's considered the son. And if you'd make a neder, then it would apply to this son, because he's raised and he's called a son. What about regarding pru or vu, where it's not a question of linguistics, of language, it's a question of halachically. A person has grandchildren, do they fulfill pru or vu or not? So there already, the Gemara brings down the case in Shulchan Aruch Paskins, in Siman Aleph, in Even HaEzer, Chod Pru Vu, in Halacha Vav. Person has children, Rahman al-Islam, they pass away, and they leave a boy and a girl behind. So the grandchildren are considered children regarding this Halacha Pru Vu. So therefore, to the question, are grandchildren considered like children? It all depends on what halacha. In terms of language, nedarim, not. In terms of pru vu, the answer would be yes. Shalom.